Oh, just going on to Schlafly on Main Street, St. Charles.
when we played D&D?
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Hey, look, we're live.
We've been live for like 8 minutes.
Nah, we're actually live so we can see people now.
Oh.
Wow. Well, welcome back, guys. Welcome to StackedDiceRP. My name is Nazarashi1993, and I'm your Dungeon Master for tonight.
It's been forever!
It has been 2 weeks.
Oh man.
Forever in D&D terms, alright?
I mean, forever in D&D is like 10 seconds, because I can just go, and you lasted forever.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Ooh, I don't want to comment on that.
Wait,
Good
you see you
boy.
vomit on that?
no.
No.
So who was to do recap?
I
We
think Cass
tracked-
would enjoy it.
Well, I don't remember how we got to that point, though. Oh, wait, I know what we did. Oh, yeah, okay.
Do you?
Yes, we searched for an elk. A white one.
No.
For a...
Moose.
What?
Moose.
A moose. Right. A white one for a very, 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 very long time. Upon finding said moose, we ended up killing it. Because...
You missed a lot.
No.
No, there's
This is Cass's perspective. We found the moose, we killed the moose, we burned the moose, we ate the moose. And then, Cass.
genius that he is.
He is a genius. He figured out the puzzle. And he figured out the puzzle. He took one for the team, if it happened, really. No one else stepped up to the plate. He put his arm, apparently, in a fire, and he made it happen, y'all.
He put
And
his hand in a fire multiple times.
Oh my god! And then, yeah,
He
then
burned himself like 4 times last session.
listen though. What
I'm
else?
listening.
Now listen.
What else is cool about this? He's got a mummy, y'all.
I mean,
So you finally met your mummy?
Mummy?
so
Papa,
When
mummy,
I'm
I
shot-
found you.
I'm shocked Castiel didn't mention the Chewingas.
Oh well, those guys. You know, we didn't really get anything. Oh, what? You know
Or
what?
him
Or
almost
the
dying
fact
to a
that-
banshee.
Yes, half the party almost died to a banshee that is in the woods.
That will
Well,
come back.
I guess that happened too.
Cass would remember, he was unconscious.
He only remembers what happens to him.
Oh my god.
So there's a little bit of recap. We'll go into our RP question for the week, which I don't even remember where we last left off. Do you remember what the last question was? I think it was the in love one.
Love.
Lovey. It was
In love.
No, it wasn't that one, was
It
it?
was?
It was-
Yeah.
It was in love.
It was the what has your character ever been in love? And everyone was like, nah. So this
I'm
week's
like
question,
single and ready to mingle.
Number 12.
this week's question is, what battle in the campaign has been most memorable to your character so far?
Oh my god.
There's been a few.
Oh, I mean, I know mine.
I know mine too. I guess.
I know mine already.
In order, Kalani, go ahead.
I mean, it's definitely the trip up the mountain and those frost spirits or whatever we fought up there because of the dreams that she had, the vision, that feeling of like impending doom from the bitch queen, and she got her weapon, and she kind of feels like that battle's not closed because of she knows that her weapon's more powerful, and she knows that she's channeling the energy of Umberly through it, and Umberly left her with that dire warning. So that's definitely the most memorable for her. She can't forget that, and it's still kind of an ongoing thing in her head.
Castiel?
Well, I kind of got my campaigns mixed up, and
Battle I wasn't in.
What were you gonna say? The sewers?
no, I was gonna say the first time. Well, you know what? This happened twice. So it was the first battle he ever fought in his human form. I think he went down against something.
A gauntlet?
A
Or
gauntlet.
talking about when you died just
I
recently?
didn't. No. I didn't die. No, it was
Wait,
like
your human
like-
form.
well, in his angelic form. Sorry. He was okay. Tell you.
Oh,
what.
fighting the White Walkers.
Yes. And he
Oh.
went down for the first time. And that's when he realized that he wasn't as, I guess, powerful as he thought he remembers himself being, because he was a badass upstairs.
Right in the pride.
right in the feels.
Uh-huh.
But that was probably his most memorable at this point. Now, he's like, well, okay, cool. I'm just gonna make myself tougher. He's not going down. But
He'll lose limbs, but
yeah, of course. But that's just whatever doesn't kill you makes you tough.
Austin said right in the pride.
Right.
Gas got pride problems.
Mm-hmm.
Xenomorph.
Xenomorph's favorite was when he first launched Fireball, took out most of the undead, and just the wolves, and Cass is like, well, fine, I'm gonna poke this fire. Fuck you.
This is just pouting, playing with the fire.
It's like,
That was great.
I'm Mr. Badass. Yeah, well, they're gone. Now what are you gonna do? Well, fine, I'm gonna poke this fire.
Like Sparkle.
I didn't see it. Doesn't count.
It's okay, Cass. At least you're not a one-hit wonder.
Great.
I mean, by memorable, it would be a good thing or a bad thing.
What are you gonna do? Shoot me?
Yes.
That is up to.
I don't
Six.
think there's really been any battles that would be memorable as much for a good reason. I'm pretty sure the fight with the cave to him would be very memorable for a very bad reason, because he got ate by a frog, and then also his friends got cursed with or not cursed, but the frigid
Diseased.
woe while he was right there, and he was the one that opened it. So I think that would probably be the most memorable in a bad sense. He won't ever probably forget that day.
Not much has happened to Cray, but when it does, it's fucking ridiculous.
When it does, he affects everyone else.
Cray's not good with dogs either.
Yeah, I was
No.
Frogs, dogs.
I was gonna say, I think in a triumphant way, I think that would be his most memorable, because I could just picture like a recap of that fight of him like bullying his way through this old lady who was shooting arrows at him, and he had to dodge the dogs, and I think that would be a very memorable battle, the battle of the old frigid woe lady.
Oh yeah,
Zanzicar.
the old lady.
I say it had to be with the Frozen dude and Targos, because that was the first time Zanzicar was like, oh shit, there's really horrible things up here, like things I haven't accounted for. Know what I'm talking to, Papa?
Seraph, I believe his name is.
Sarah, yeah. Because he's accounted for the animals, like, you heard of Yetis, you heard of, owlbears, you heard of wolves. But this is just like a dude that turned into Slushy and
Sepik.
stabbed people.
Slushy.
yeah.
Sepik. It was his name.
Sepik.
Don't
And
know
that's
why I got
just a
Seraph.
terrifying name too. That's a great evil villain name.
He spells Sepik.
Sephek.
My next character's name.
Arwen.
This would probably be whenever she saw her double arrow for the first time in battle. That was probably the most insane moment for her.
I can shoot two things at the same time.
And actually hit both targets, I should say.
There you go. Alright,
Still to have.
well. Diving back in. The flames, currently still burning silver. Cass, your hand has turned to ash. You turn around to the sound of a large stone lid hitting the ground, and a creature sitting up and introducing himself. My name is Sonar. How may I be of service?
What was that name?
Sonar.
Like sonar.
Sonar. Okay. Listen, Sonar. Sorry, I can't with you right now. Hold on. Give me a minute, please. And he's just gonna look down at his arm and kind of look around with the rest of the guys like, what do I do?
Is it?
Deal with it.
cauterized? Like, did it burn just the hand, so it's like a stump now? It's not bleeding. It's not.
It just turned from the wrist down to ash.
Castiel, honey, I'm sorry. There's not anything that I can do for you. There's no wound. You just no longer have a hand. You have a mummy.
Okay, listen.
Gray is pointing his arrow at the mummy.
He doesn't seem to be paying a lot of attention to you, Cray. He doesn't seem worried, but he doesn't seem like aggressive either. He seems to be just standing there, patiently waiting. But go ahead and make a perception check, Cray, because you are keeping your eye on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. You could kind of see there seems to be some type of change happening to the mummy. Like you see, like parts of his body seem to be moving underneath his wraps.
So, Narn, why are you here?
Doesn't pay attention.
Hold on. Sonar, why are you here?
I'm here as a guardian overneath this elven tomb.
Oh god, a character only Cass can talk to.
Oh my god! I was
Oh no.
No.
Hey, Sonar, and I kind of look at fuck, I don't remember. I look at his hands and call them like, hey. I kind of give him the eyes and say, watch him, but don't just that guy. So, can I take some time to try to
Cope.
like? Can I get help? Maybe to like try to attach, like to like attach my shield to my nubbin.
I'm gonna fucking die this session.
You gotta
I mean-
role play that if you're asking for help.
Okay, listen, guys.
Here's his hand. Can I get help?
Listen. So here's what I suggest, guys. Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but I did, in fact, lose a hand for this. I just need some help here. Can somebody attach?
So,
this
are
shield
you
to
asking, can we lend a hand?
Okay, so the jokes are starting now. Got it. Okay, cool. Great.
Get a karma Cass.
So anyway, can someone just tie my shield, just shove it through it, just kind of tie it around to my nub?
I'm gonna walk away and go inspect the moon dial.
I'll go with it.
Oh, I forgot. So it was asked last session, but I couldn't really hear it. Is there a moon out?
Not currently.
Not currently. Okay.
Anyone, please.
I don't know if I'd be the best to do it. I can
Oh.
try.
You can try, that's all I ask is just try.
Yes, I'll try to assist him.
By the way, you're over here.
I can't see the screen, so
We're still on the startup screen.
I still have to
Yep.
move you guys over.
Yeah, we're also on the startup.
My bad.
Damn it, chick.
It's been 2 weeks. Give me a break.
2 weeks
Oh,
isn't
Robert.
that long.
you had a 2 weeks notice.
Now I gotta find the map. Where's that?
Right.
On the map.
It's over there.
On the map. On the map. On the map.
So I assume my two-handed attacks are officially out.
Well, you kind of need 2 hands for that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm nowhere near him, so I would know this is even going on.
So it begins. Oh wait, oh you're not even over there?
I'm at the moon dial, still looking at it.
Son of a bitch. Cray, hey, how you doing? So remember that fire we just messed with? Yeah. So
Is the mummy moving?
ah,
Oh.
I'm ignoring Kaz, and I'm
listen, Cray.
I'm ignoring Kaz. I am fixed on this mummy.
Cray, he's fine. I think. Listen, we got bigger and more important things.
Ask the healer for help.
he walked away like a true a-hole.
Zanskot's not a healer.
I'm the healer.
Yeah. Oh well, she also walked away. She goes, "I'm going with Zanzibar." So
Honey, I told you there's nothing I could do for that.
He needs help putting his shield on.
I need someone who.
All right. Okay, come here.
Oh my god.
Come here.
Here,
hey,
puppy.
Hey, buddy. Okay, listen. 6 feet. Okay. Just wait. Hold on, right there, because I don't even know how I feel about you.
You have requested assistance. Is this not correct?
Oh.
He gave up the help.
You did ask for help.
Oh.
Ooh.
What you got?
Ignore push shoves Kailani to the side.
Right. I'm going with Zanzibar.
What's his name again?
Nope.
My name is Sonar.
Sonar. Listen, yes. Could you possibly fashion this shield to my stubborn?
I may make an attempt, but I cannot promise that it will be sturdy.
Listen, I'll hold one piece with my mouth like this, and all you gotta do is try it. Just try it real tight.
He begins to like take one of his wraps and unwrap it from himself. And he takes that and threads it through the shield. And then he's gonna attempt to wrap it around your arm. Let's see. Wait, this adds up.
Let's pull his stats up.
That's how you get.
Damn it.
That's how you get mummy rocked.
This is gonna be an intelligence
Is this-
save. Check.
If he could walk over here and even attempt it, he's pretty intelligent.
Is his body still moving?
Right.
Yeah. And actually, now that he's closer and he's removing part of his wrap, you see that the skin is no longer necrotized really underneath. It doesn't seem to be dehydrated. It's starting to get moisture back into his skin.
Like it's starting to become alive again.
Essentially.
Kinda. Okay.
Got a moist mummy. Congrats.
Oh, that word. Stop with that word.
Makes me.
That's like a hype. That's like a it counteracts itself. A moist mummy.
It's like an oxymoron.
Yes, exactly.
I believe that we'll need more wrapping if this is going to work. I don't think the one will do. I can continue to attempt if this pleases you.
What's happening to you? You seem to be getting wetter. I don't understand right now. I really don't. So wait, why are you the way you are?
He can ask the same thing of you.
I was placed in this tomb to keep it safe.
Safe from what?
Robbers, usually.
Hold on. Okay, wait a minute. So you were stuck in a tomb, which you had to burn a hand, and you were going to rescue the dead.
It is more of an effect of magical nature that is exhumed from me. It makes this place hard to find. But since you have finished the ritual to bring me back, I have begun to regenerate my skin. You see, like, part of the wrap on his face is kind of coming off, and you see very pale white skin underneath of it start to fill in.
I'm gonna be honest, my dude. I thought we were gonna get a key. I didn't realize. I mean, I'm glad you're back. Really, truly. But
You were looking for a key to what?
oh, nothing. We didn't know what would happen. We were just following the clues, and you seem to pick this up a pillar, and sure enough, you open it up, and here we are. Curiosity killed the cat. Cast.
Hey, can I hear? I can hear this. I like went to the edge, and I'm still kind of watching them. Can I hear what they're saying? Their conversation.
Yeah, I mean, it's not in whispered at all. He's talking outright.
Castiel, will you please find out what happens when he is fully back to himself?
That's a good question. So what happens when you're fully back to yourself?
I will continue to be of use whether I am this way or fully formed.
So is there an advantage to you being fully formed, or I mean,
They're called hit points, Cass.
should we just like unbandage you now? Weird, right?
Well,
I know we just met.
my guess is that you're planning on going into this tomb if you've made it here already, and you've decided to try to, as you said, find a key. Maybe I am the key you're looking for.
Right.
To open the doors in here, you need moonlight. I am able to cast the Moonbeam spell. It will trigger the same effect.
I kind of look at everybody like, Okay. Tell you what.
I flip you off with both of my hands.
Let's. I guess if you can, since my friend's here. I mean, you're my real friend now, actually, because look, and no one else is helping. So
you
if
see tufts of hair like popping out of like his wraps.
you're getting very weird now. Okay, but let's finish wrapping this shield, please, and we'll go from there.
Of course. He takes off a couple more wraps, and you see like his eyes are near pupilless. Like it's just dark. But he takes out a couple more wrappings and wraps your arm to the shield.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but I'm your mommy. Unwrap me, baby.
While this is happening, I'd like to check out the sarcophagus.
I like it.
I know.
What was your name again? I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
This poor mummy.
So
It's I'll get it right this time. So, does anybody have any questions for this gentleman?
Ask him what happens when we unlock the doors.
Did you hear him, Sonar?
I did.
Okay. So he was asked, what happened when we opened the doors?
They will be open.
Okay.
I love this guy.
The hair's
I'm
starting
just-
to like pop out more and grow longer.
I'm just concerned because he said he was here to protect the place from robbers and things of that nature. So I'm concerned if we take anything or do anything, if this mummy will retaliate in any way.
Good point. Sonar. So if we go into this into this tomb, what are your plans for us?
I am currently sworn to you.
Ah, perfect. See, we're fine. Everything's good. He's going to help. So you're not going to attack, right?
You said currently. What?
This is correct.
Okay.
And currently, what would cause him to no longer be sworn to you?
Yes.
Points at Kailani. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
The final death.
What's so? Oh, okay. So if you just die outright, totally dead. What if I? Okay. Oh, ooh, Sonar. Listen. So if you die, the final death. If I wrap you back in bandages, do you come back?
I believe the magic has been expended by my reawakening.
Right. Do you have like a time limit on yourself or something, or are we just good?
I'm good until I'm dead.
Okay.
Can you leave this place?
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
I spoke British. I don't know why I did that.
Kind of did, yeah.
And he answered you. He must like you.
I'm learning his language.
The British accent. Cass, will you please ask your friend what awaits us if we were to explore the rest of this tomb? What are your dangers? What are your rewards? What's
Oh,
down
I'm
there?
sorry. I didn't hear you because I was busy getting my hand wrapped by someone who was a friend.
I was
Hi.
going to help you. I was standing right next to you, and then you went. Okay, doesn't matter.
Hi, friend.
It's in your best interest. Please ask him those questions. We need to know what we're in for.
What awaits inside the tomb?
I do not know.
He doesn't know. He has no clue.
I heard him.
He knows how to open the door. He knows he's guarding it, but he doesn't know what's in there.
My job was to keep people away. It is a magical effect.
You're doing a
Makes the
pretty
place
good job.
hard to find.
Yeah, this video, but you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
How's the wrappings coming along?
It's precarious, but your
Oh.
shield is on your arm.
All right, I'm gonna move it around a bit and try to perform shield actions.
So the weird thing is, like, now that you're kind of waving some of his wrappings around in front of your face,
Oh God.
you're kind of catching a weird scent that you weren't catching before because you're kind of downwind from it.
I can imagine.
It's make a nature check. Let's see if you can place the smell.
Oh no.
Smells like dinner from last night.
It was like rotting flesh.
How'd I do?
It doesn't smell bad. It smells like some type of squash and maybe a
Spicy.
cinnamon or something.
Squash and cinnamon?
So,
Wait.
A type of
Sansagoth,
squash.
let's check out the tomb. Let's see. How is the sarcophagus lid like open? Can I just look in there?
Yeah. There's nothing
Yeah.
else in there.
Okay, I was
Okay.
like, what's buried in this?
I'm not gonna lie, Sonar, but this smells.
It must be the ingredients that they embalmed me with.
You know what?
Sounds like a pumpkin spice latte.
That is exactly what it smells like, as written in the book.
Wait, are you reading the mod? Are you cheating?
Copy,
No.
paste, enter.
Magical materials.
Oh my god.
I mean, pumpkin
Psychic Austin strikes again.
pumpkin spice is a combination of a couple of spices, so it was probably a thing.
Your friend smells like a Starbucks drive-thru.
I don't know
Smells
what a
like
Starbucks
Thanksgiving.
is.
Your friend smells like a basic white bitch.
He does smell like a basic white bitch. He does.
He's pretty white.
His hair has kind of popped through most of the wrapping now, and it's down to about his shoulders, and it seems
Okay.
to continue to get longer.
You're looking weirder and weirder, my friend.
Turns out it's a girl.
Looking less weird and less weird as he goes.
All right, I'm gonna take one of his bandages and put his hair up in a ponytail.
Okay.
Feels like
He allows it. He's not going to stop you.
I got you, my dude.
Hell yeah!
So, besides the crown on his head, because I had to just kind of pull the picture out my ass, this
Oh,
is
he's
what
got
it
it.
looks like.
Oh snap!
That's creepy.
He looks like a badass. Wait, is he chained up too? Because that's gonna strike some curiosity.
This was a picture you found. This
That's
is
a
an
random
actual-
picture Zach found.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh.
What's with that crown, Sonar?
I said minus the crown. He doesn't have one.
Ew.
Sonar's
When
like,
we get back to town, we're gonna get you a hair.
We're gonna get you a crown.
I think you're deserving of a crown.
I thought you said we're gonna get you a ferret.
Wait, I don't think he wants ferrets. You want a ferret?
our friend could possibly get him a badger.
Or we might even be able to get you a one of them little fuckers. Those little things.
There we go.
Hey Cass, can your mummy do anything about the dial?
He said that he could cast something.
Wait, Sanivore, don't leave yet. Arwen, Sanivore,
Wasn't
I-
going to leave.
got to fill you in on what just happened.
What happened?
You might want to know.
What's up?
Cass is missing a hand.
Not surprised.
Friend He does have a friend who appears to be fairly loyal.
Oh, hey.
Don't
buddy.
freak out.
Hey,
Old.
everybody, this is Sonar. It's not weird. He came from this crypt over here. It's cool. He's going to help us get in.
He's a druidic mummy who is apparently sworn to Cass because Castiel gave up his
I think it's because I'm an angel.
hand. That's
Are you though?
Xehanor's so dumbfounded he just went.
Maybe a
He forgot to
biblical
pay
one.
attention to his skin tone and it went ghost white. What?
Okay.
Yeah, you see him standing up there, like on top of the little platform, and he's just standing next to Cass.
Xehanor's just
blowing
it's
in
just
the wind.
Castiel looks pleased as punch.
Cass also lifts his head to where his hair would blow in the wind, but he doesn't have long hair, but he's still making noise.
He's going.
Xehanor's face palms like, God, what did I miss? God damn it!
You didn't miss much. Listen. I found a way in. And I
Okay, does it involve us not getting killed by this thing?
no.
He's not.
Well, he says he's not going to kill us. So there's that.
Okay.
Right?
I mean you no harm.
Okay, cool. So, wait, now what about everybody else? You mean them any harm?
He looks to everyone and just kind of scans the group, and he sees two elves, and he says in Elvish, I also mean you no harm. And then he says in Common again, I mean the rest of you no harm.
See?
I missed all of that.
You speak common.
Right.
No, I
Yeah.
wasn't. My internet connection went out. I just jumped
It means
back
it's
in.
no
Yeah,
harm.
I'll go.
Oh.
Yeah, their internet's great.
Mine's fine. Mine never has
No,
an
it's my
issue.
it's my computer. It's not.
I'm just.
Okay, so my boy Sonar here is going to let us in. So I think everybody should probably get back. I don't know what's going to happen. Should they get back?
Well, if he has a way for us to get in, I say, fine, let him lead the way.
Oh no, he's not going to lead the way, but he's definitely going to show us the way.
That's what leading the way is? Showing?
Well, leading the way more technically it means he's going to the front, and I don't want that. I don't want to get hurt.
Okay, Cass, lead the way.
Oh, okay.
This cast let us in. Come on.
Well, I'll lead the way by giving him directions for him to show us the way.
So therefore, he's leading the way.
Well, Sonar, could you show us the way?
3 hours later.
Does he even know the way?
He knows the way.
From here I can see that it looks like the tomb is already open. It looks like someone has broken through.
Oh, that was an elk. Or a moose. I swear that was a moose. We didn't do that. We didn't do that.
Well,
I
it
swear.
makes it easier then. I can either do one of two things, but I cannot do them at the same time. I can either cause the mirror that is inside the tomb to work. It only works whenever the full moon is illuminated by moonbeam. Or I can do the half moon, which will open the other doors to other tombs.
I'd go with the half moon. More rooms.
I agree for once. Let's try the half moon.
I'm sorry, he doesn't listen to you. So,
That's a full minute.
guys, what do you think? You think of the half moon? So let me ask you, Sonar, is this like a one and done type thing, or do we have do we look at the pick one, or can we do all? Eventually.
Well, I'm assuming since I am awake that none of you have the ability to cast Moonbeam. Moonbeam is a spell that allows me to call down the literal beam of moonlight. It only lasts, though, for about a minute. So I can continue to cast it a few times. I can give you about 10 minutes to at least get the doors open.
What do you guys think?
Or I can use the 10 minutes to give you time to ask the mirror questions.
I'd rather see the other rooms.
Well, hold on. Xanabor, didn't you read something about... You read something, right? Earlier?
Yeah,
you
it says to look in the mirror and ask yourself 7 questions, but it didn't work.
Right.
You needed the moon.
We didn't have the moon.
Moonlight. And is the mirror give us answers to questions such as how to cure the frigid woe?
That I don't know. All I got from the interpretations is ask yourself 7 questions. It doesn't specify anything else.
Okay, Castiel, can you ask Sonar if we were to ask the mirror questions, if he would give us the answers to whatever questions we asked, no matter what they were?
It was a complicated line of questioning.
Ask.
Okay, Sonar, what I'm being asked is, if we ask the mirror questions, does it give us the answers to which we seek? Like, do we know how to cure the frigid woe? Like, if we ask some random questions, is it going to give us answers?
It essentially would work like a crystal ball. It would give you the ability to scry on things.
Interesting.
Yes, I am very curious now.
Right? Sorry.
Well, group decision. So we can go explore some rooms or see the future.
I vote rooms.
We can do both, just not at the same time.
Oh,
The spell scrying does not work to see the future, it only works to see the current.
but I guess we could really... There's a lot of things that we need to know about, too. So, okay. Let's, I tell you what, let's explore some rooms first, right? Is that what you guys want to do? I'm pretty sure that's the group decision.
That's fine, yes.
I will have to stay here to cast the spell and unlock it for you.
Aw.
And we only have 10 minutes, and what happens after 10 minutes? Are we shut in the tomb?
The doors will remain open if they are opened already.
Okay.
They will only unlock, though, under the light of the moon.
Okay, Sonar, another question. If we take anything from these rooms, what happens?
Then that room will have one less thing.
Okay, we're boys. I get it. All right, cool.
I love his answer. just like,
Please go.
this, duh.
Just trying to follow some basics. That's all.
Let's do this. Kalani pulls out her trident, and she's prepared just in case some shit goes awry.
We'll go back down. Attempt to.
So let me. How long have you been in there, Sonar? Really? I mean,
A very long time.
You probably can't tell,
Anybody else? get
Cass.
well, I did. I thought I could tell, but then apparently he started unwrapping himself and got younger. So I don't know how this works.
It's likely he was put under an enchantment spell to preserve him for when he was buried alive, but there's no way he could tell the passage of time, aside from he decayed. That's his only evidence. And I don't think he's a scholar on decay. I can try and guess at it if you really want me to try.
Sonar, my friend's going to just examine you over. Are you okay with that?
If that is your wish.
What are you going to do to him?
I'm just going to examine the bandages, see how the wear and tear on them, try and guesstimate how much time has passed that would cause the damage to the bandages. I can't examine a corpse because he's not a corpse anymore, is he?
No.
Not technically.
Yeah, so I just examined his bandages to try and get a rough estimate. That would be like, what, a medicine check, maybe?
Yeah.
Just know Cat's super protective. He's like, wait, he's eyeballing you guys.
I'll keep your boyfriend alive, don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you guys find another way in? No, you didn't.
It's
Just
really
saying,
hard
Chris,
to
well,
tell,
the new.
but
let me
you
do-
could guess probably a couple hundred years.
Okay.
Oh, somebody's here.
So, Okay, he's maybe a ballpark no more than 300 years? But he's definitely in the area between 100 and 300 years, in that ballpark, I think.
My boy's in his prime. All right, cool.
As mummies go, yes. And the fact he's reverse aging is kind of jarring.
I'm going to follow along, but these dogs are getting dropped off just to give you guys a heads up.
Okay, so who's going in the tomb? So we unlock the tomb and nobody's gonna go in? Is that the deal?
What are you talking about?
If they're unlocking the rooms, are we not gonna go in?
We're already in. Some of us.
Zach, do we have to roll to get jumped down?
You can take your time to not. Essentially, you would just take 10. And it would pass you with your athletics checks.
I'm just gonna take my time.
As they're doing it, I'm gonna ask the mummy if it will respond to me. Who interred you here?
I do not remember. He says in Elvish.
Okay. That sucks, I don't understand Elvish. I'm doppelganger, it's not my first language, okay?
Yep, but you look like a drow, so.
So, I repeat, in common, my Elvis is not the best. It's been a long time since I've heard Elvish.
My apologies. It has been a long time. I do not remember.
Is there a deity you're beholden to currently?
He points over to Castiel.
So Castiel is your god until you die, I assume?
Correct.
Okay. I'm so sorry you have to endure him. Please, try not to go too mad because of him.
I don't view this person as this thing as being a person. Like, he probably was at some point. What's that?
He just kind of mutters that he will try his hardest not to go insane because of Castiel.
So did he unlock him yet, or are we waiting on him?
He's kind of waiting for everyone to get towards everything.
Well, I'm not going in. I'd rather stay out here because I'm more fascinated by the moon dial.
Okay. Yeah. You guys know that there's two doors, one here and then one over here. Both of them are currently locked, but if he casts, then he won't be able to, or you'll be able to open them.
Do I need to move out of his way so I don't get hit by a moon beam or anything?
You would guess so, but it has to be the full moon and the half moon, and he's going to be casting on the half moon.
Which
hold
half
up.
moon?
Before we do this, I'd like to pull from the bag of tricks.
Okay, good.
Just
I'll
in
avoid that
case
one.
we need help. Where's the bag of tricks? There it is. God damn it! I'm happy, but god damn it.
It'll work out great in the middle of the tomb.
It's the giant elk, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It's not going to be able to get out.
I'm sorry. He
Poor
can get out there.
Nope.
Squeeze.
There's a 15-foot thing, and that's a 10-foot hole.
Just hit its head on the ceiling.
You could rampage through a wall.
Yeah, it's really cramped in here now.
I'm sorry.
Especially because there's technically the corpse that is smoldering there of the giant moose.
I stepped out, so
Can we kill it?
Oh my god, Austin.
I'll put him over here. That way there's room to walk around. I didn't expect to get the elk. I never get the elk. Well, that time I did.
Is it able to Am I able to pick
I
up
haven't
learning a
gotten it in
language?
forever, though. Is the thing. Well, are we ready to step into a room? Waiting?
Yeah, I'm down here by this room.
Is everyone ready?
I assume they are.
Is Kaz's character down here?
Cass walked away from the screen, so did,
I know.
what's her face?
That's why I was asking if they were down here.
They're not.
Well, Kailani is.
Okay. Everyone where they want to be?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, no, because now we're all split. It's literally just Austin by himself at one door and me at the other door. I guess I'll go up to Zanzikov and we'll get our asses kicked by whatever's in here.
Say Cass and Kailani are with us.
I mean, this seems like the major. I feel like we should go to the other one first because this one seems like it's like the grand staircase.
With you guys just a minute.
All right, let's do this.
You bitch! Hold up, before we do it, I'd like to heal myself so I'm not almost dead.
That
Just
might
in
be
case.
nice.
Ray, are you hurt?
No.
Okay. I assumed you weren't, but always nice to ask. Where is it? Wow. So much should I have for 10?
Austin, did your food come?
No, not yet. Why?
Okay. I was gonna say if you come to get your food, if you, I kind of want to get a Bing, but I don't want to get up.
No.
Oh, you already be there.
I'll throw it up the stairs for you.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's gonna be here in 30 minutes. I had to like redo all my credit card info.
Arwen, is that where you're staying?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna.
Okay, so you have 10 minutes that you're able to speak with animals.
I was thinking I should pull for the bag of holding again, but I'm scared, or the bag of tricks, but I'm scared I'm gonna get another elf.
No.
Shut up, you ain't here.
Gets three
Your
elks.
bitch ass is scared out there.
Well, if you're all ready, I will summon the moon.
By all means, go ahead.
Okay.
You guys are not allowed to talk to him. He talks to me.
You're not here currently, so deal with it.
Okay, so go ahead and summon the moon. Yes. Okay, it's okay.
You're nowhere near him.
He raises his hands up in the air, and you see a pinprick of moonlight cut through the cloud cover. And it lands directly in front of him on this symbol. And as it hits that, Zanzikoth, you hear a loud click.
I'm going to try to open the door.
Okay. And as you start to push the door open, you start to hear growling.
Cray, be ready. What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck?
You guys don't know. You're outside.
I know, but I'm curious.
Hello there?
You come to finish the job.
What?
Have you come to kill me like you've killed my sister?
I didn't even know you were in here. Who are you? Why are you in a room that was sealed?
You see, like, in this room, Let me find the thing.
There's visible confusion on my face.
It looks to be a circular chamber, has intricately carved dome ceiling 20 feet high. A beam of light shines down from the top of the dome, illuminating a rectangular stone sarcophagus. Someone has turned this tomb into a living quarters, as evidenced by a rack of drying herbs and an unfurled bedroll behind the sarcophagus. You also see just a handout. A woman with pale skin, dark brown hair, and she seems to be wearing furs. She has what looks like a sickle in one hand that she's kind of holding up behind her, or in front of her, just for like protection. It looks to be made of ice. You also see a bush in the middle of the tomb that's moving, a large cat, and 2 wolves. And they're all just eyes on you, growling. This is her.
Pretty.
As she's speaking, you can see that her teeth seem to have been stained blue as well.
Oh boy.
I'll repeat, what are you doing here then, if you have not come to track me?
We came to kill a moose. We killed a moose. Now we're kind of just exploring this random grove.
You've killed my moose.
You're a moose.
Yes, my moose.
Well, your moose was hurting people.
That's the point.
Oh.
I whispered to Crate, I don't think she's a goodie.
Can cast charm person.
She starts speaking in a language that neither of you understand, and the tiger
Yeah.
and the 2 wolves
Too late.
respond back in the same language, it seems.
I've never done this, but I'm gonna cast charm person on her,
Okay. What's
or at
the
least
save?
attempt to. Did it go through?
Give it a minute.
Not yet.
No.
It'd just be what's your DC.
Yeah, but I thought it would. If I clicked on it, I thought it would. There it goes.
13.
This weekend I'm gonna come and help you with your computer.
There's no helping me with my computer. It's get me a new computer.
I can't do that.
Exactly. I need to get a new computer and a new headset. I need to get a new mouse for work, but I just can't justify spending that much money.
Well, you attempt to cast the spell, and she just waves her hand in front of her, and
Damn.
it doesn't work. You dare cast spells on me, kobold?
What are you gonna
Yeah.
do? Shoot me?
Can't hear any of this, can I?
You're outside. That's why I asked where it was.
Well, can I run back?
What gripe do you have with the people of the woods in the town of Lonelywood?
The town of Lonelywood has killed my sister. They murdered her, the loggers. So I have been sending my beasts to deal them a mortal blow, causing issues for
God.
them. I
Does she
feel like
sound
they've
truthful?
been- Yes, she is very... Like, she's just spilling it to you, because she doesn't give a fuck. She is in a
What-
room. She knows that she's not talking your way out of this at the moment, and you're asking questions. So she's going to explain herself in rapid detail.
Okay. What reason do they have to kill someone?
A druid of Arl. Someone
Makes
that doesn't exactly want this winter to end, and is tired of the loggers coming in and destroying my forests. I'll repeat. Why are you here? Why have you killed my moose?
Killed the moose to help with the town, and we're here because we're just randomly exploring. In all honesty,
They are telling the truth.
She kind of squints her eyes past you. You're a centaur in a doorway. It's a little difficult. But she sees Arwen whenever she speaks up. And she's like, an elf. How quaint. Do you care not for the forests?
I do.
I do.
And you
I'm
can
gonna like kind of like climb on top of Santa Claus so I can see.
May I enter to allow the others to move forward?
I backed off.
Gwen would be right behind you.
Gwen, stay with Craig.
Okay.
I'm gonna like throw fish at her.
Odd.
Come on, Gwen.
You
May I
seem to
enter
me-
so we're not... No.
She obviously seems interested in Arwen and Gwen, because Arwen is speaking in a language that she doesn't understand, and Gwen is a creature she has not seen. You speak to that beast. I'm guessing it's a beast. I've never seen one like it. And you
We'll
use
see.
magic.
Something along those lines.
I'll tell you what. You will leave this place, and I can make you a deal, elf.
I don't. What do you think? Santa Claus,
Hmm?
what do you think?
What deal?
Well, obviously I can make all these creatures speak normally to me, without need of a constant spell. I can give your beast the same ability, but it will, of course, be a bartering chip for you to leave and not meddle in the town's issues.
We kind of need the assistance of the towns.
We did do what they asked. We killed their moose.
Is this all towns or just Lonelywood?
I only have grief with Lonelywood.
I mean, but what other plans do you have with the town?
I'll tell you what. The moose would not be the last creature. I've awoken many creatures throughout Icewind Dale. Whether they be plants, and she kind of motions down to the bush behind her,
Like how a bush has a fucking dagger in it.
or animals. The moose will not be the last thing to attack Lonelywood's loggers. Though it is sad I'll have to find a bigger creature.
We have an oak.
It's not natural to have awakened creatures.
It is everything that is natural.
I'm perfectly okay with how I am with my. I don't want any more harming to anyone.
So you would instead like to...
Well, no. Kind of just look back at everyone like, what do you guys think? It's like,
I'm not comfortable with this.
Cray just kind of looks and is like, Eh?
This is a one-time offer. I
It
can
sounds
awaken
like-
your Gwyn, as you called it, making it able to speak to everyone without having to cast spells.
That
I'll even do it in the
seems-
common tongue for you. It will take me time, and it is a very expensive spell. This will be my bartering chip for you to leave, and leave me to my work.
Zach,
Seems like a pretty good deal to me.
do I recognize or realize if there's any side effects to awakening a creature?
It is not a spell that you would know.
Okay.
It is a natural spell. I believe it's
Yeah.
only cast by druids.
It is, yeah. I just meant the process being, fayish.
Not quite.
Is Jesse and Crystal here? No. Okay. Yeah, Cray's just kind of he's got his hand kind of near his quiver, just ready in case something happens. This is a you thing, guys.
We still need the assistance of the towns.
That's the only
Till
thing
we've
that's
won
stopping-
would damage us.
Well, the town, Lonelywood, sent you to do what? You said you weren't here to track me, you didn't know about me. You only knew of the moose. Correct.
To be honest with you, we'd never even been in Lonelywood, really.
Not
We were
really.
in there for a little bit, but we just left.
Oh, even better. You have no allegiance to the town then.
Perfect. I can still hear you though.
So I can go get it, Austin, and bring it to you. You're the one in the conversation.
I could do it because I'm not doing anything.
Oh yeah, literally, Eric could go get it.
Eric, bring me food.
Right.
You've done your job then if you intended to bring the moose back to Lonelywood and have their favor.
Psst. Grab me an energy drink out of the mini fridge.
Instead of whispering,
It's one
you
of
have
those
a mute
persons that
button?
keeps ringing.
My computer's slow. By the time it would have loaded up to beat it, he would have walked by. Go on.
I know that you want to send out another beast. Could you give us enough time to at least get to the town and present this moose to the town so we could get their favor and then have your way after we leave? Just so we don't get caught up in anything else. The only thing I ask.
The spell that I will be casting is a once-a-day spell. It takes me 8 hours to do so. I will then need another night of rest to be able to do so again. And find more gems, but I do have a good surplus of them. Zakath, make a perception check just around the room.
Okay.
You're not sure.
I am focused on this bitch.
Yep.
And what of your animals? Who's to say when we leave here, you have them attack us?
Why would I be spending all this energy to get you to leave if I just wanted you to die? If I wanted you to die, you're in a hallway, and I could just make it very difficult for you to leave such hallway.
What's it called?
With that, Cray's gonna back out of the hallway.
And with that, Cray didn't.
I say fine.
You don't feel any bad juju?
Well, with the hunters and the loggers, I do see a sense of truth that things need to be done. But as long as we can get there and get their favor before, you send your beasts.
I'll also give you this option. If you can raise the dead that have been dead for longer than a few months, then I won't have any need to be sending animals to take my revenge on them. Is that in your power?
None of us, no.
Pity. So,
This is an Arwen thing about, Gwen.
deal or no deal?
I miss that show.
I just looked to Arwen because it's about Gwen.
As long as we have enough time to get the town's favor.
You'll have at least 48 hours. But honestly, you already completed your quest. So, either way, you have the favor. They might ask you to come back out and find whatever next animal I find.
That I'm gonna kind of shout on the hallway. That sounds like a pretty good deal.
Ray, I'm putting faith in you. All right, let's do this.
She says something in a language that no one understands, which is druidic. The tiger and the wolves kind of back off and curl up against the edges of it. Go ahead. Bring in your creature.
When?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bad touch.
Okay.
She walks in and just kind of sits down. Looking around, confused, she sees 3 other animals that are behaved rather well.
It's my heart in my stomach right now.
What? What's going on? She just kind of looks up at you and like cocks her head.
I want to watch.
Just worry about my baby. As I'm sure you have feelings for all your creatures.
I do. And no harm will come of it. It will be a while. So, you have time to do other things if you would like. It will take me 8 hours.
Well, I prefer to stay right here with her.
By all means. Everyone else, she kind of looks at the centaur in the room.
The centaur.
I know Austin's away.
Everybody's away.
I'm not.
Not you.
Andy's
I'm
muted.
not.
I'm here, I'm just eating. I got food.
Well, like, literally no one's at their game while I'm trying to run a game, so I don't know what's going on.
Not the game. I just
I-
muted my
I
camera.
would rather stay here.
I'm gonna go check out the other room. Anybody want to come look at the other room with me?
You know what? I don't
Cassie,
really trust you alone to not
Kyla-
die.
Kailani and Kaz, cool. You're coming with me. Awesome. Hey,
What's going on in there, Cray?
complicated stuff. It's a long story.
Would you like me to tag along with you?
Sure.
Okay, I'll go with you.
I mean, everyone else is here too, so.
We found the wicked bitch of the west, and now she's awakening our Gwen.
Yeah, Arwen, you
Yeah.
watch as the druid turns around and grabs what looks to be an agate, whatever it's called, stone.
A pretty rock.
A pretty rock that looks really expensive, and begins to trace magical pathways across it. What's everyone else doing now?
I'm about to open this door.
Nah, I'm going with him.
I'm gonna do a perception check before I go in. Look, make sure there's no traps.
Carlotti gives him guidance.
This circular chamber has an intricately carved dome ceiling 20 feet high. A beam of light shines down from the top of the dome, illuminating a rectangular stone sarcophagus.
Would checking for traps be investigation or perception?
It would be, if you're just looking around,
Mm-hmm.
perception. If
Okay,
you're
that's
investigating something like a chest or something.
okay.
Then investigation.
Then perception is what I need because I'm just kind of looking, make sure there's nothing.
Looking down, I mean, you don't see any traps. There's a light that shines down the sarcophagus. That's about it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna enter the room.
Okay.
Is there any writing or anything on the sarcophagus?
Doesn't seem to be.
We are back.
We missed
Hold
one
on.
thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god.
Sorry, guys. What did we miss?
A lot.
Is there another? What is that? An elk?
Don't make him recap right now.
Don't ask.
Can't recap. So what are you doing, Craig?
Does I look over at Xanavor? Do you know detect magic?
Yes, I do. I will ritually cast Detect Magic.
10 minutes go by.
Wow.
After 10 minutes have gone by, Sonar walks in. Just like, I've run out of the magical ability. I hope you got the doors open that you needed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we have. We're actually getting ready to investigate this one right here.
Excuse me, but do not talk to my friend.
You.
Go back in your hole.
I'm back
You're
now.
also in the other room with me.
Oh. Wait, I'm with Zanzikoth and...
No.
I'm talking to Eric.
Oh.
You cast Detect Magic as a ritual, and the only thing magical in here seems to be a minor magical effect that is shining light down from the top of the closed dome.
So the light's not real. It's a magical light. That's all I'm getting from here.
I look at Zanzikov just to see what kind of reaction he has on his face at the moment.
Is Zanzikoff with us?
He's behind you in the hallway.
Yeah, I
Oh.
can see him.
Sorry, I was doing a summary. What happened?
I was just
I see
there's a magical light shining on this, but that's it. It's just as far as we can tell, it's just a nameless tomb with no writing or anything.
I mean, it could just be a thing. You want to open it?
It's just a light. It's not going to do anything.
Okay, I'm gonna. I mean, this is big. Can you help me, Zanskov?
Of course. Try to
Okay.
shove the stone over.
Is Gwen okay?
Yes.
Yeah,
We'll talk about it. Everything's good.
Okay.
So,
it's not hurting Gwen.
go ahead and roll a strength check, Craig.
With advantage?
Well, I mean, he already rolled one, so you can...
Oh, did he? Okay. Okay. Hiya.
Damn, Craig.
Well, it's good
yeah.
because this thing's really tall, so your fingertips are fucking strength, man. You push over the lid and it just kind of has a poof of dust and air, all kinds of shit flying around. And you look in and it looks to be another elven cadaver in tattered robes, mostly crumbled to dust. You also see a unstrung bow, 6 silvered arrowheads, and a wooden cup with a winged fish etched into the side.
Huh.
Here you got some arrows.
They're just tips or are they
They're
arrows?
just the tips.
Oh,
Just the tip.
well, you got something silvered in case we want to get stuff.
How many tips are there?
6.
Okay.
6 tips.
6 silver tips.
Zach,
I'm gonna grab the tips and put them in my pocket.
I am grabbing the cup and filling it with alcohol.
I'm grabbing the unstrung bow in case somebody wants it.
Well, I was also gonna grab the unstrung bow and
You
unexamine it.
Well, you didn't say that, so I
Well,
thought
yeah,
I'd
because
help.
because I was saying I was grabbing the tips first.
is
Can I
there
see?
fighting over that? Can I look and see? Are any of these more than a century old? Any of these like artifacts that we found?
Oh, yeah.
So one of my background traits is I can determine the monetary value of art objects more than a century old, ascertain its original purpose, and determine its builders, whether they were dwarves, elves, all that stuff. Is there anything like looking over the stuff that I can tell,
Well,
like it's valuable, magical, that sort of thing?
Kailani, looking around and using your context clues, you can figure out that there's an elf, so they're probably elven in make. The bow was probably used to shoot things. The arrowheads were probably used on the edge of arrows.
Wow.
They are
Okay,
silver.
got it. Got it, Rob.
They don't seem super like expensive or nice or anything. It's probably sentimental to the person.
It was just a revenge for Brazier.
Sonar, have they been treating you well? Sorry, I was absent.
I have just arrived.
Oh, me too.
Xanavor, can I look at that bow?
Sure, here. I figured you can use it, but
What kind of bow is this, Zach?
It seems to be a short bow.
Short bow. Does it seem like there's anything different than a normal short bow?
Not really.
Okay.
It isn't strung. Or if it was, the string is long, decayed.
I'm sure that's what it was. Unstrung. Short bow. I'm gonna go over to Kailani, or not Kailani. Oh no, I was gonna go over to Arwen, but Arwen's in the other room. I'm just gonna hold on to the bow for the moment.
Is Arwen in an initiative?
Nope.
Because
What?
which is well,
You guys
Arwen looks
missed a
like
whole bunch. That's
Yeah.
all you need to know.
she looks to be in a shitty situation.
No.
We made a deal. We're fine.
Without me?
Yep.
You
just
weren't
right
here.
there.
we'll get back to it later.
Okay. Do we want to check out the mirror?
I don't think we can.
I will have to
Use
rest
it
for
this-
the night in order to use the spell.
Yes, you used up my friend's powers, like I said you were going to. He's a little out of breath now.
Well, we have to wait for
Lady.
that spell to work on Gwen. So
What spell?
Don't worry about it.
It's not a spell that anyone would know about because it is druid only.
mhm.
Well, my friend just happens to be druid, I think. What's... Hey, Sonar, let's go take a walk.
We are currently walking. Where would you like
Okay.
to walk to?
Let's walk
We're
this
going
way.
to hold hand.
And skip and frolic.
He's not an elf, he
I'm
can't do
checking
that.
on Arwen. I just want to check on her and just Arwen, you okay? Everything okay?
Arwen's just kind of just staring at Gwen, like, and like just paying attention to her, but notices you. We're good.
Is she like in a trance?
No, she's just worried about Gwen.
Don't like that.
We made a deal with this woman that if we left her alone, she could make Gwen be able to speak to us without any spells.
Okay. Seems like a good thing.
What's the trade-off, though?
Right.
The moose was hers.
Oh,
We
tells
also
you
cannot
anything.
assist Lonelywood anymore.
oh, so it's all about the moose.
Well, she didn't necessarily say that. She actually kind of insinuated that if she caused more issues, that it might help us because we could come to the aid.
okay, so wait, hold on.
She caused the moose.
No, I get that. But what I'm getting at, what I'm saying though, is if she's pissed off about the moose, don't you think she's looking more for like an eye for an eye? Now going after Gwen?
No.
No, she's not mad. She doesn't have anything to do with us. She's mad at the town.
Okay.
The loggers killed her sister.
Yeah.
Oh, that sister. Wait. Oh, yeah. Loggers killed her sister.
So she's more pissed off at the town. I mean, since we already did we have 48 hours essentially until
Before
it's
she had. We have 8 hours until it's done, right?
done.
8 hours.
We have
until the
48
spell's
hours.
Done. You can take a long rest for 8 hours, which will give Sonar his ability to cast Moonbeam again. And then you have, after that 8 hours, between everyone doing shit,
Oh, everyone
you have
left me.
40 hours to get back to Lonelywood, tell them that you killed the moose and show them proof. And then after those 40 hours are up, then she's probably going to send some more animals to pester and harm the loggers and all kinds of shit. But
It's
because
kind of a-
you are walking into the room, you see curled up what looks to be a saber-toothed tiger, 2 wolves, a bush that is moving on its own, and she is currently casting some type of runes into a very expensive gem, it looks like.
I mean, is everybody sure about this?
Zanzigoth, you can't be on board with this. You know how deceiving that is?
I look at Kailani. Trust me, this is the best deal.
But coming from a rogue, yes, that makes sense.
Don't question it.
Yes.
This is we can talk about this later, but this is the best deal for everybody.
I
It's
maybe.
the best deal to go with.
Oh, okay, so you're okay with lying to the town, saying that we took care of this moose, but just knowing
You
that
weren't
We didn't
here.
lie.
We had to make a deal. We were only told to get this moose.
We had no deal to take care of her or deal anything with her. We just
They
took
don't
care of
even
the
know
moose.
They don't even know she exists.
right, but she's going to summon more animals, right?
She kind of
Yes.
like sighs deeply, and she's like, "If you don't mind, could you take your conversation outside of my room that I'm trying to cast
Yeah.
a very long spell in?"
Okay, fine. That's
I'm sorry, he's not smart enough to understand the complexity of this.
Really? Really?
Always.
Yes.
I'm surprised you can even count past your fingers. Anyway.
You're missing fingers.
At least I have 10.
But
I mean,
don't you
that
have
kind of-
14? Freak.
No, but that insulted
Xanavor.
Xanavor as well as Castiel, just so everybody knows.
I have all my fingers.
Now.
Okay, I don't know why we decided to have that conversation in front of the lady that was the huge threat, but that
Yeah,
I was
true.
gonna say, everyone walked in the
I-
room and they just
I
started talking.
wasn't.
I was like,
I was over here. I didn't realize everybody walked into that room while we were having this immense conversation in front of the lady.
No, what's your take on this?
What is your take on this?
I don't know. I barely know what this is.
Okay, can we,
Tell me there's to do
Kaz? Kaz, let's get a safe distance away from her so we can talk in private, okay?
Fair enough.
Is there a bench Xanavor could just sit on?
Big
I
jump.
mean, there's the sarcophagus thing that was up top that doesn't have a lid. You can just sit on the edge of that, probably.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
He looks
He's
back
just-
over and says, "Sonar, come on, come along, Sonar."
Okay. Now that we're in private, we were not in a good situation. We're getting something extremely helpful out of this.
I agree with
And
that.
if we really want to come back and help the town, we know where she is. We can come right back and get her. But for the time being, we were caught way off guard. We were split. And we're in a really bad situation. And she clearly did not want to fight us if she didn't have to. I don't believe it would have been a very fun fight for anybody. And I really did not feel like getting hurt.
I trust
Okay.
you guys. I,
All right.
I trust your judgment. Absolutely.
But if this comes back to bite us,
Then it would just be fair with
Sonar's
what you
gonna be
put us
pissed.
through.
Sonar's gonna be pissed. I mean, we were the only thing, you know, they wanted us to kill the moose. We killed the moose. And, you know, we did what they wanted.
all right.
Okay, no, I'm
And you guys are
I'm
all on
I
board with
trust
this?
you guys.
It was Arwen and Zanzikov's decision, and that's what they decided.
Oh boy,
Then I'm on board. It
I'm 50% on board with that decision.
that tracks.
I was on board with this to begin with, but it wasn't my decision. This nature and stuff is not my forte.
Well, if Arwen says it's all right, then it seems to be all right.
I mean, Arwen and Zanzikoth are the. I would be a distant third, but I think we're.
Well,
If they agree,
just because he's an animal does not
Nature
mean
thing.
he knows. Animal.
And
Anyway.
from someone who had to steal and struggle to survive, I know a win-win situation when I see one. And this is a way more win-win situation for us. Because if we really have to come back, we know where she is. And we can plan for it.
Okay.
yeah.
And we're getting this amazing spell. We're going to be able to talk to Gwen, guys.
What is the spell
Wow.
that is so amazing that we're getting?
We're going to be able to speak to Gwen. She'll be able to speak with us
Okay.
without casting a spell.
But
She'll
okay.
understand us. We will understand her.
like
she is
I
the strongest party member.
Yeah.
Okay.
like I speak to Sonar. I get it. I get it.
Yes.
And Castiel, you know
Exactly.
how valuable that is to you. You know how valuable that is, right?
But truth
You
is,
being
he-
able to speak to him.
yeah, but he only speaks to me. So what's the downfall?
Does this count as our long rest?
I mean, if you guys want to talk about shit like that for
Yeah.
a long rest, go for it.
We need a good role play session.
You can sit down and talk shit as much as you want.
Yeah.
She's doing an 8-hour fucking ritual, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
I
we're,
guess we-
Left the building.
I got Sanivor. Are you okay? Are you cold? Is everybody getting cold? Cray and I seem to be okay, but Sanivor, how are you feeling, buddy? Cass, are you guys a little bit nippy?
I could rest.
Maybe light a fire.
As a matter of fact, there's still one burning, I believe.
I'm gonna
It
go
smells
for
like flesh. I don't want to sit next to that.
I have a great smell of pumpkin spice.
I mean, we don't want to light a fire in the middle of this, do we?
No, I was thinking maybe going back in by where we lit the fire.
Yeah,
earlier.
we could go. Is that elk still there?
Yes.
It's a bit crowded in there, that elk. But I guess I think that'd probably be the best situation. We could always stay in the room with the other room too.
It's too small for all of us.
Well, not for all of us, but you know, still room in there if we need to split up.
I would like to go out and start talking to Oya.
Who is
That way
Oya?
she knows what's going on.
Who's Oya?
Is she still here? Or I thought she
Yeah,
left.
she was waiting for us. She said she wouldn't go in.
Oh. Oh, well, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
All right. We'll wait for you, Zanskoth.
For what?
You said you're gonna go speak with Ouya. We'll wait here for you.
Just do what you're going to do.
And that is wait for you. You're not being ass about it.
The centaur walks out into the edge of the forest and sees Oya standing out there. Just kind of looking around, keep an eye on things.
Ah, you're still here.
I said that I would wait.
I know, and I respect that, but
You're
you never
alone.
know. You could have got bored. Well, so a lot of things have happened.
You came to me alone. Is everyone okay?
They're fine.
Okay.
I guess I was the only one that thought of talking to you. But
Assholes.
Cass is missing a hand. We have a mummy. We found some wicked bitch of the West who has been awakening animals.
Oh, don't tell her that.
And she's awakening Gwen. We are then going to leave her alone. She kind of had us caught in a tunnel, per se. And it was the easiest way out of this.
As weird as it is, like, she looks like a polar bear pretty much. The look of
Yeah, she's a weird bear.
confusion on her face is... it's weird.
A lot happened. A lot
You
happened.
see a confused polar bear. I've heard stories of druids that were awakening animals.
Yeah, she seemed to be one of them. Apparently the moose was hers and she wasn't happy.
But you said everyone's okay, and she's offering to cast a spell for you.
She's apparently going to be awakening Gwen. So that we can talk to her normally without the use of Arwen using her spell.
Interesting. How long do you have to wait?
8 hours.
Still gives us
So-
time. Keep in mind that Banshee may show up again at
Oh,
any
yes.
time. The longer we stay in the forest, the higher the chances.
And then after this, I suppose we're going to Lonelywood, but I don't know. I know you're not the city person.
I'm not going to any town. I can lead you to the edge of the forest, but that's as far as I'll go if you're going to town.
Okay. And with that, I'm gonna go over to the side and start working on some projects.
Do you wish for me to stay here?
You do as you please, Oya. If you feel the need to stay here, the place is safe if you wish to go in and talk to the others, but I understand if you don't wish to.
Well, I will wait here for a couple more hours, just to keep an eye on everything. But I will probably head out soon.
Of course. Did you say there were others like you? Who were Goliaths?
There are a few. Not many of them are exactly like me. There are Goliaths, though. 2 tribes of them per se.
And why are you out here alone and not with your tribe?
Like I said, there's not many like me.
Hmm.
The tribes don't like each other, but they also don't want anyone to get accidentally changed. They're a bit stubborn.
Accidentally changed.
One wrong cut by my claws or teeth may cause a disease as they see it. I keep myself nomadic so I don't have to worry about that.
My task. How did you get diseased? If you see it that way. Blessing or curse.
I was hunting a polar bear out in the tundra one day. It bit me, and the wound didn't close up the way that it would have normally. But a couple nights passed. My strength grew, but so did my ferocity.
Interesting.
Is why I keep to myself. But you were in the right place at the right time for me to pass by and notice something going on. So I figured I would help you. Not all of us are evil.
There are others like you that are.
Most of us have taken to a life of peace and kindness. But every once in a while, there is a chance to lose control. And accidents do happen.
Interesting. Alright, and with that, Zach, I'm gonna start working on that shield.
Go ahead and roll me a check.
A what?
Roll me a Tinkers? Are you trying to smith?
Guess it would. I guess be smithing. What times I've tried to. I'd say what times I've done this, I fucking rolled horribly on it.
Yeah, you make a little progress. Not enough to call it an improvement, but enough to feel like you're making headway towards something.
Okay. Well, also, I had to pull from the bag of tricks so I could have something, you know, roaming around and watching the areas. It's a weasel.
So, what does everyone else do for the next 8 hours?
I kind of want to perform an experiment with parts of that one creature that absorbed my spells out of nowhere. I think it was that thing on top of the mountain. I tried an experiment, make a potion or a vial or something out of it. Did I?
Yeah, I know you did something with the hag.
Yeah, I got hag's breath.
But you also got something with cold resistance that did like a couple turns.
Oh, right, I did.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a glass bottle of unidentified slime.
Do you remember where you got that?
Nope, but I know I got it. I guess I'll try something with that. I forgot what I got to roll. And the thing that's on has disappeared on me, so.
Be like alchemy tools.
Okay. Right, that's in here. Okay.
Essentially make an intelligence check with proficiency.
Oh, I thought I could just go to my. Okay. Proficiency is what, plus. I don't remember.
You, I believe it's at a +3 now at level 5.
So that'd be +3, so that's 14. Wait, don't I have an alchemy tool handout somewhere?
It might be on your Roll20 sheet, but it's not really used
Where's it?
on D&D Beyond, so.
Oh, because I can click on it right now. It's proficiency 6.
Do you have expertise in it?
It's. I don't know. You put it in for me, so I don't know.
We'll just say it's +6 from there, which makes it a 17.
Okay.
With the slime, you're not quite sure what to do with it at the moment. You feel
Okay.
like you need more ingredients, something to mix with it to take down the acidity of it.
Okay. Anybody got any milk? That'll do it. Take a glass of milk. Darn. Alright. I tried.
Do elks have milk? Do we have an elk?
What
Do they
about
milk?
moose? Does moose have elk or milk?
Does moose have elk?
Everything about that sentence is fucked up.
I look around
My sentence was fucked
at
up. enough.
Zanzicoth. I'm like, milk?
I'm not milking him.
I can't.
It's an option.
No, I'm not that desperate to figure something out.
I'm not there.
Zanzicoth was here right now.
Oh, well.
Yeah, he's outside, he's not nearby.
Yeah, I didn't go back. I'm
For
out
that.
here.
Yeah, I'm talking to just straight Cass about it. It's like, no, I'm not milking him.
Right. We're just talking about
Fucking
Zanzicoth.
gross.
And I'm just saying, if he was here right now, that would not be good for you.
From what I understand, you can milk it. I think
There's an angry dog behind Jesse.
Yeah.
it's the smallest piece of little hell.
Oh, it's that thing?
It's not my mom's dog. It's
Oh.
we're dog sitting 2 pugs right now.
Oh, God.
And this one just loves Kimber, but Kimber does not care for it.
God, I hate bugs.
A couple puglies.
Yeah, you don't know where the fuck they're looking.
It's a baby! I want one!
Hey guys, we got an hour left of D&D.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, that's what I was saying. I guess
I don't have.
we'll
anything
rest
on
if
me,
that's what you guys want to
sorry.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
kind
I
of.
guess so.
So everyone can go ahead and take a long rest.
Okay.
While we're, I guess, getting ready for, resting, getting our bedrolls and stuff, I'm just gonna kind of go over to Kailani. And how are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm a little confused, I think. All in all, I'm okay. I'm worried about Gwen. I'm worried about Arwen. I'm worried about our mission. I'm just worried, Cray. Castiel lost a hand. I mean, it's just.
I mean, that was bound to happen. That sounds like an elk, and it's beautiful.
It's ridiculous. Sorry.
He's fighting in the room with the druid.
Yeah, I mean, it does fit oddly well. Cray, how are you? Are you okay?
I'm doing fine. Just kind of taking it one day at a time. Been crazy. I mean, we were dead.
Yeah, that was scary.
Oh,
And how long has it been since that?
About 24 hours.
Yeah, see, it's been a day.
I'm dead.
Hey, how many temporary hit points do we get for taking our long rest now?
10.
Hells yeah. Okay.
How about that?
Yeah, I'm really thankful that you guys took the time to figure out what was going wrong.
That it really was all Zanzikov.
Well, I mean, if it would have been up to Zanzikov, he probably wouldn't have bothered. You and Arwen, I feel really pushed for it.
This is true, but honestly, we wouldn't have known what to do. I think
it was a team effort for sure.
It really was. I think listen, we're, I get emotionally invested in the people I surround myself with, but I truly feel like this is a group that is meant to be. Do you kind of feel that way? Like we are somehow meant to be on this path that we're on, and I'm facing my own battles, and I know everybody's doing the same thing, and I feel like for some crazy reason we are all in the place that we're in to help each other on their paths, no matter how weird that is, whether that is dying in a cabin in the woods in order to reveal the true Castiel, or Gwen being able to speak and getting a better connection with Arwen, and me and my fight against Umberly and everything else. I feel like this is all, everything really is meant to be. So like you said, I'm taking it a day at a time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense.
You have to look at it that way, or this is just chaos. And I used to believe this is just chaos.
I wouldn't say this is just chaos. I mean, we came together under weird circumstances, but I think we're making a difference. At the end of the day, I think it's nice just to have company. I've been mostly on my own my whole life, and I had Xanavor I've known him for about 5 years now, but mostly just him. He's not the most emotional person. I guess you could say person.
Very true. But we've seen some sides of him come out recently. I think even that shell is cracking a little bit.
Yeah.
Dude is kind of weird.
I forgot Castiel was in the room with us.
Yeah, he's just over like a distance away, just staring at us while we're having a meaningful conversation.
Yeah.
The nice thing is the room does smell like pumpkin spice. So.
It does. I'm constantly waving my shield arm.
Oh man.
What's the moose or the elk doing?
Well, it's currently laying down because it can't really stand comfortably.
Is that thing alive? I thought that was the one that we burned earlier.
No.
White moose. That is a giant elk that was summoned out of the bag of tricks.
I summoned the most depressing animal ever because it can't get out.
Yeah, it's stuck. It's too small of a ceiling, and it can't go anywhere.
The one time I didn't need a giant elk, I got a fucking giant elk.
Right.
Not just didn't need, couldn't use.
I know what we can do.
Who has the shrink and enlarge spell? Who is that again?
Listen, you're overthinking this. Just chop off some of his legs, and it'll squeeze right out.
Oh my god. Castiel is not allowed
If we lower it, it'll be fine.
How are you an angel again?
What do you mean?
That's not very angelic of you to just, hey, it's an animal, chop its legs off.
It's not a real animal.
Are you down here?
No, I'm in the tunnel by myself. I'm just out of character, just giving him shit.
He just knew Cass was saying some shit.
I'm just giving him shit.
He feels lonely because he's the only one missing a limb right now.
Oh, can I go pet the elk? I'm
going to bed.
Not pet it, but try to soothe it a little bit. Calm it down.
It's kind of like...
Gotta be scary.
Does a high-pitched, whine whimper.
So I channel my inner Arwen and I try to calm it the best I can.
Just out of curiosity, Sonar, do you need to sleep, or you just you kind of got a lot of sleep before. You need more?
Do you need more?
No.
Cool.
It's just aggregate sleep. He's built up sleep for 3,000 years, so he doesn't have to sleep for another 2,000.
I do have to rest to regain my spell ability, but I don't need to sleep per se.
Okay, awesome. So listen, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna hand him my rape whistle. If you hear of any danger, just blow on this a few times. I'll know what that means.
He's just being great.
I don't exactly have good lungs for this.
If you can say I don't have good lungs for this, you can still blow on this. Let's try it.
Okay.
Try it. I want you to try. Put it in your mouth. Now blow.
Zach, do you have a whistle?
Zach's dead.
It wouldn't sound good over the fucking
Zach's dying.
Zoom anyways if he did.
It's just
I wish.
he doesn't exactly have lips. We'll put it that way.
He's growing body parts.
Yeah, it's yeah. You kind of need lips to whistle.
I'm down, little oak. It's okay. It'll be
Okay.
okay.
Tell you what. How about you just tap me on the shoulder if anything's strange?
That I can do.
Until we get you some lips, my man.
Until we get you some.
Because we all needs to go on a hunt for mini body parts. Like, it's just, holy
I
shit.
always knew Cass wasn't an angel. Now he's going around with severed body parts.
Fucking fallen angel. Indeed.
Zach, my character, he's not gonna sleep. He's gonna work through the night.
Okay, you can take a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Arwen, what are you doing?
How it works.
Are you staying up for the next 8 hours, or are you taking a point of exhaustion too?
Trying to get some rest. I mean, I'm not moving by her side though. Like I'm gonna keep my guard up, but
Yeah, you sleep with like your bow, pretty much. She just kind of rolls her eyes as you lay down in the room. Sure, make yourself at home.
There you go, Zenzikov.
He goes back to casting.
I'm sorry. Well,
So,
Wait, that's not even max?
at the
Oh, that's
end
19.
of your long rest, you all awaken. Your temporary hit points come back if you still needed them.
Or if you slept.
Yep, or if you slept. Actually, I want to check that for you since you took the exhaustion, because that might be at like dawn. So I want to check.
Oh, for the max 10? I thought you said it was at dawn.
That's what I'm trying to double check.
What, the temporary hit points?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a permanent thing.
Yes, but if you lose them, you get them back at dawn.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Yep, at dawn. Each day at dawn, so you don't need to sleep to get them back.
Okay, so I get 10. Yay. How's the progress on the shield with the 27?
It's coming together.
Okay.
You've passed one of 3 checks.
Okay.
Arwen, in the morning, when you wake up, you are awoken by a wolf kind of nuzzling against you, just trying to like shake you awake. It barks at you.
gotta just wake up and scan around the room.
I figured you'd like to be awake for this, so I'm going to let you know now. At the end of the spellcasting, your animal will be charmed by me. I will need to cause her harm, minorly, to end the charm effect. I just don't want you attacking me because I cut her just a little.
What? Is she really gonna get hurt? How bad is it gonna be?
Not very. It could be just a pinprick, pretty much.
Okay.
She walks over and she places the gem on Gwen's forehead. And it's kind of like one of those scenes where you just see her eyes go wide, and it's like all the equations come together. You just see flashes of all kinds of new information in front of Gwen's eyes. And she just kind of lulls for a second, and then looks back. Hello. The druid leans down and takes out, let's see. Just trying to see if she has anything that would be decent.
Dare.
No, she just has the ice. Like I said, one cut, and she'll be back to normal. So Gwen is going to pretty much lose her temporary hit points, because she also gets fucking 10 hit points.
Wait, she gets that too?
That's awesome.
Part of the
Holy
party.
crap.
Wait, does by the way, I'm calling him Wigglesworth now, but does he also get the temporary hit points?
He was not at the cabin, so no.
Damn it.
Ooh, Sonar, you're calling him Wigglesworth?
Come
His
Wigglesworth.
name is Sodar.
So I do have a name, sir.
Don't
But
piss off
Gwen kind of
mommy.
like pulls back her paw after this prick and kind of backs up and growls at the druid again, and then looks at you. Is everything okay?
Yeah. Arwen kind of gets like a little teary eyed, just the fact that she could like talk to her normally. Oh, baby.
She has been given intelligence beyond herself. She now understands things a lot better and is able to speak common. I figured you didn't speak Druidic because you weren't picking up anything that I said to my animals.
No, I do not.
This effect will last the rest of her life. Now, I have fulfilled my part of the bargain. Will you do the same?
Yes. Of course. Honestly, thank you. And we will be on our way and leave you alone.
Yeah. Also, she reaches down and you see the bush seems scared, kind of, but the druid just grabs like a handful of berries out of the bush and tosses you like 2 of them. Give those to her. They'll help.
What are they?
Good berries.
I kind of just let him down to Gwen.
She eats 2 of them. That will actually feed her for the entire day. And she also heals up 2 hit points, so she's pretty much at full.
Us?
When it's taked!
After you. She just kind of walks around and stands by the door, just kind of waiting. Gwen follows you out, and then you hear the door close as you walk away.
Say hi to Gwen.
I kind of stretch from picking up.
Yeah, everyone's awake now. The giant elk is gone.
Gwen, do you know who I am? Do you know my name?
Kailani.
That's adorable.
Is she panting? I hear panting.
Fucking puglies.
Hi, Gwen. Are you feeling okay? Are you good?
I'm okay.
Gwen, I just want to say I think you are so very strong and so very brave.
Thank you.
Arwen, you good? Are you okay?
Out of
Yeah.
character, I'm crying.
I know, right? Yeah.
Ow!
So any doors that would not have been opened would be locked currently, right?
The only doors that haven't been opened was this one over here.
And there's one down
Now
here.
This one's shut again.
Well, this one.
That is a mirror.
Mirror.
Oh, that's the mirror. Okay, for some reason I thought that was a door, and I thought the mirror was like right here. Okay,
Wait,
that explains it.
you said the door is shut to with the room I'm in?
No, the door that you're in.
Okay, I was gonna
is
say-
open.
I say, oh god,
It
I'm
was the
locked
door
in.
that I was in.
Has anyone seen Xanamore?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
The actual door to this place is close.
Okay.
well, Kailani kind of fell asleep and stuff, but she would look around and wonder where Xanavor. Well, she kind of knew where Xanavor was. She would definitely wonder where Zanzikoth is and why he didn't come back.
Did Zanzkoff not come back?
No.
He's
No.
working on his stuff outside.
He said he was going to go talk to Oya, and then
Oh, let's go find him.
yeah,
We-
let's do that.
We shouldn't be here anyway. She doesn't want us here. We made a deal with her.
I'm pretty
Let's
sure.
not break that deal. Let's get out of here.
I agree.
If I had to guess, he's in the barn.
Either one. I mean, if the bar was around, I guess he'd be in the bar. But
There is no barn in the Lonelywoods that I know of. Sonar says to you.
I see him over here.
So, are you familiar with
Oh,
Lonelywood?
there he is.
I mean, I was buried here, but that's all that I know.
You see him packing up his tools and shit.
Zanzikoth, you look exhausted. Did you work through the night?
I did.
So,
Made a bit of progress.
other than Lonelywood, Sonar, where are you from?
Well, he's hitting on his mummy boyfriend. Is there like a healing spell that I would know to heal exhaustion?
Not really. Not at your level.
Nope.
Okay, I didn't know like how that worked.
I'll be fine.
Um,
Wait,
I don't know if
wait,
you say so.
Are we gonna ask this mirror some questions, you guys, or what?
Oh, we left Xanavor. Sorry, Xanavor.
You all's one. I was like, okay, I guess I'll just wait here because I know they're coming back.
Sorry, buddy. Oh, the wolves are pissed.
Who said we were coming back?
I don't mind. It's more for me to learn.
Wait, so are you guys not one to ask the mirror questions?
Well,
I think part of the deal was we had to leave, right?
Yeah.
But that's why we
We're
arrested.
supposed to leave.
Yeah, but I'm so confused.
Did you tell Xanavor that?
I was under the impression that if we rested, then Sonar got his powers back, right? Sonar, you got your powers back?
Correct.
Correct. He got his powers back. And we were going to talk to the mirror, I thought. No?
We needed
We
to
have
rest
a-
for the spell.
it was an idea, but she doesn't seem very happy. I think we should leave.
We
If
have
you
a
guys
limited
want to
time
try to,
get to Lonelywood.
yeah, we only have a set amount of time to get back before she starts doing shit again.
I mean, technically, this isn't her temple. This is, as far as I can tell, this is Sonar's temple. Sonar, is this your temple? This is your temple, right?
I am its watcher.
He said yes. So,
We can understand him, Cassiel. That's not what he said. He's its guard.
he don't know her. Do you know her, Sonar?
No, I did not know anything was in there. There was also a large elk, but it disappeared in the middle of the night.
Okay, some guard you are, really. I mean, let's be honest. Sonar, what the hell?
Does that mean you are bound here? You cannot leave, Sonar.
No, I am able to leave.
Are you willing to leave?
I'm just gonna look looks at Castiel.
Yeah, you can come along. Yeah, he's willing to leave.
Okay.
It's exactly as Cricket said. We
Hey,
know
Sans-
that she's here. We
No,
have the tools.
I'm
if
not
we need
worried
to come
about her.
back.
I'm
we
not
know
worried
that
about her.
But what I'm saying is with the mirror. This is the way Kailani's thinking of it. If we know that she's here, we know the tools we need to bring with us. We know if we ever needed to scry, if there was ever a dire need for us to scry something at the current moment, we know where to go to find that.
Can I just say, no more than one day ago, you guys gave me a hard time about going to a cabin because everybody was dying. But yet now we can just come back willy-nilly whenever we want. So let's pick and choose our battles here a little bit, because all I'm saying is when it's Cass's idea, it's like, oh, you're a dumbass. But when it's your idea, it's like, oh, we got to do this
Hey,
now.
Kaz,
Yes.
watch yourself. You're talking out your ass right now. You're going to get everybody in this group hating you.
I don't know what that means.
Hey, Zanzikov, did you get anything of the moose to prove that we killed it?
I have its antlers, its hide, and meat.
Okay.
So yes.
I say we should start heading back, and we can come back. I mean, is there anything super important we need to ask that mirror anyways? I certainly don't have any questions for it.
I mean, I have questions related to the Frigid Woe and
Maybe that ship. Let's not forget about aliens.
I have lots of questions we can ask it, but it's not pertinent.
We have many questions,
I
but
agree.
they're not mine aren't important right now.
And in a way, I think maybe I'm afraid of some of the answers, to be honest. And I'm okay leaving.
Okay.
That's
To
three for
Castiel's
leaving.
point, without me here, of course, it'll be easier to come back. My presence when I was entombed was to keep things at bay. It was to be harder for people to find this place. It is not impossible, as you can see, but it did make it difficult.
There's also that banshee.
Good point.
I definitely don't want to run into that again.
Yeah, I'm cool.
But you understand what he's saying, right?
Yeah, we can come back. That's
No,
exactly what he said.
No, what he's saying is if he leaves, the protector's not going to be there to protect. Right? I'm pretty sure that's what he was saying.
I mean, we already
If he
took care
dies
of
while
it.
he's out.
Is there something that you want me to protect here?
No. You hold on.
Castiel and Jesse is confused.
Isn't that what you said your mission was from the get-go? But yet somehow there's a witch in here and a whole bunch of other animals and a bramble of sticks. So all I'm saying is you didn't do a very good job to begin with.
Did you mean a bush?
He was entombed in a sarcophagus.
Well, then what the hell were you protecting then?
I do have a question I want to ask, but that's not really pertaining to anything you would all care to hear about. So,
I do not physically protect this place. I repel things from the place. But now that I'm out of my tomb, unless you wish to entomb me again, I am free to move about the tundra.
I think he was the reason why it was so hard to make our way here.
And also, listen, my man, I've only got one more hand left. I'm not doing that again. So, come along.
Cass fucking would.
Right.
So now I need you again. Here's my right hand.
I want a foot. I'll offer a foot.
I will give. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to give him my fucking bear costume though, because he's all in shambles and shit.
That'd be horrifying. Him in a bear costume. He has no lips.
What
I
do
mean,
we do
one
about-
last time before we all leave, because I don't want to hear about it after we leave. We're all good with leaving without checking the mirror one more time.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes?
I
Yes?
suppose.
I do
Okay.
have a question.
I don't even know how we got here. We followed anyway. I don't even know. So.
What do we do about him being in town?
Who?
The mummy.
I
That's
said
why-
the same thing about you.
Kaz was gonna put the teddy bear, his weird jacket on him.
Austin's getting so pissed.
No, I'm trying to picture a mummy in a teddy bear costume.
That's horrifying, isn't it?
I'm trying, you know, and I try to picture a human on a horse. So it's a difficult concept. I get it, but apparently everybody's welcome around here, so it's okay. He's gonna.
Am I? You made that seem really hard.
Listen, he's going to have my my bear costume, and he can put the hood up because I got the one equipped with the hood, and nobody will even know. And besides, and look, he's getting his color back anyway.
He still looks like this. It's just now you're giving him a bear costume.
Jesus. All I'm saying is that if trouble happens in town, you're responsible for him.
Can't we disguise him? I have
disguise self or disguise kits.
I have disguise self, but that would only
wait,
work on
that's
myself.
self.
Yeah.
Does he? I mean, can you ask your friend if he knows any spells that could? He knows Moonbeam. He's a druid. I'm sure he has.
I suppose that's a good
change
question.
of some sort.
Sonar, do you have any way of disguising yourself?
I do not.
Big deal.
I keep being called a druid. This seems incorrect. I am a moon elf. Or at least I was. It's an innate ability for me to be able to cast this. I do not have any other spells.
And that's not a problem. Have you seen one?
Why don't we just disguise him as an old man? Do we have a disguise kit?
You might.
I do not. I do not have a disguise kit.
Nope.
I don't think I would.
Well, maybe we can buy one.
Here's what. Okay. In the meantime, I'll take one of his bandages, put it around his head like Rambo. He keeps his hood up, his hair tied back, which I already did. No one will even know. And hopefully, if I take the wrappings off his face, he'll start to get color again.
Let's buy him a new outfit, and maybe we can find some other things in town. We can just dress him up, give him a cane, and people just think he's an old man.
Give him a walking stick.
Even better. Look, we can find a stick. We're in a forest. We can find a stick.
Got this.
And then, to really sell it, you'll just
moan and grumble.
You should totally play an old man character one time. Should do that voice great.
Like so.
That's all you gotta do.
Guys, where were we headed before we found this? Were we headed to the town of Lonelywood, or were we headed?
We were headed to Tourmaline to also
right.
deal with the kobolds, but I feel like it'd be best if we went to Lonelywood and did what we did with the.
I don't know. Chris got some beef with those kobolds, though.
Yeah, but we really need to get the credit for this moose before it's too late.
And considering where we're at, we're closer to Lonelywood than Tourmaline, so yeah.
You're kind of in the middle. You can guess. You're about right there.
Be like, now we're to Lonelywood, now we're to Tourmaline.
Less even, because I mean, you have the dogs and horse.
So I have the map, right, showing us where we're at.
Yep.
How is
So here's my thought process. If we go to Lonelywood, when we travel to Tourmaline, let's travel the outskirts of the forest and try to steer clear of the Banshee, because we definitely know that she's a possibility. So go to Lonelywood, and then we'll take the path around the forest to Tourmaline. Is that...
Sounds fine to me. We need to hit up Lonelywood anyways.
Okay.
out of character, but how is Arwen and Zanzikoth looking?
Looking at myself.
Currently no change.
Okay.
I'd say. How many days has it been? 5, 6?
Oh, it's only been a couple, right?
Yeah, it's
not
only
even
been
that.
like 2.
It feels like it's 5 or 6, but
We still have an old man who's freezing to death in town, too.
We helped him a bit.
You also promised his daughter if you found any cure that you'd bring him back.
Right, yeah. We're not on just... Yeah, we're
Clearly,
on borrowed time.
everybody makes promises around here.
I haven't made a single promise. It's all
Me
in you.
neither. I wasn't even around.
Like that was
If I
all.
find a cure, I'm happy to help the old man.
Well, then that just means we haven't found one yet.
That's
We didn't say we were gonna go straight there and get it. We just said, hey, if we find one.
Pretty sure our exact words were, we're going to go right over there.
And then you had to go to the cabin.
You're welcome.
Okay. What? Okay.
All right, let's head to Lonelywood and let's get moving.
Okay.
Time.
We're dilly dallying too much.
Read all that.
By the way, if you haven't noticed, Leo left. She kind of just said she would stay around a few hours and then she'd leave.
I kind of figured that was gonna happen.
I was shocked she was still there when I went out to talk to her.
So you guys are going to Lonelywood first. I need go ahead and roll a survival check. I would guess whoever has the highest survival, which would be either Arwen
Or me. I have a +6.
It ain't me.
You have disadvantage.
Let's go ahead and roll the. Figure out which one it is. D20. No issue. You were able to make your way to the outskirts of the town of Lonelywood from the forest of Lonelywood.
Um, maybe the mummy and Kaz, maybe you and the mummy should stay back, and we should find some clothes or something to put on them.
Nobody
I agree.
maybe in a corner. And listen, I understand we are yin
Find yourself a
and yang.
baby.
We are complete
Yes.
polar opposites, but you know what? We're owning it. And just because he's a mummy, kinda, doesn't mean he doesn't fit in with everybody else.
There is no
You
kind of.
do realize
He is
if
a
the
mummy.
guards see him, they will try to kill him, right?
Last time we came through here, we didn't see any guards. That was the main town.
Okay, regardless, we still need to disguise him going through other towns.
Fine.
Don't need him scaring off
We'll
everybody.
be back in a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, okay, fine. You know, Sonar, this is how these people treat me. You understand this? Like, there's like, oh, this guy. Look at this guy. He just looks funny, so we're just gonna outcast him.
Okay, so are we having a team meeting now that he's away?
Oh.
I'm walking into town, leaving this conversation.
Hey, could you be a little quieter, Zanzikoth? We can hear your hooves from here.
So now
Don't
looks at you
leave
as you're
it, Carl.
complaining about the party. He's like, would you like me to do something?
No.
Okay.
Would you like me to murder them in your sleep?
No, it's fine. There's dicks.
One character that really should not have an evil mummy sidekick has an evil mummy sidekick. Sadly, I would trust Xanavor better to have an evil mummy sidekick. He'd probably end up killing it trying to test it.
Yeah.
No, he'd see benefit of having a servant that doesn't question anything.
You guys end up finding your way
We'll
pretty
say.
much up here. So,
Mm.
this town, it's mostly a logger fisher town, some scrimshanders. It's pretty quiet. Couple old buildings, couple docks. Where you guys heading? Where you looking to do?
A town hall of some sorts.
We were looking for a clothes place for a disguise for the mummy.
Going shopping.
Yeah, we're going shopping. We're gonna have an '80s montage. He's gonna come out of dressing rooms dressed in different outfits.
Oh yes, I love this.
No.
Well,
God damn it.
I mean,
The dude
looking
department.
around, you don't really see any
Touch.
clothing stores
Shopping.
per se. There's a tavern that you pass by pretty early on in your trek called the Lucky Liar.
Shady.
Oh, I thought you said the lucky wire.
Liar.
Liar.
And passing down the coast a little bit farther, you would find a place called the Happy Scrimshander. And then going towards the middle of town, you will find the Speaker's House.
Dress him up as a speaker.
Be directly going to the speaker house.
Actually, Sonar, I'm gonna try to hand him some rations. What do you eat?
I don't.
Okay. No brains on the menu, nothing like that.
That would be. I've never had brain before.
It's not good. I promise. It's gross.
Okay.
You've had brains, Castiel?
You weren't there.
That still has brains?
You lived with Yetis?
That's a better question.
Don't be
I
jealous.
love you. I love you, Jesse, but come on.
Don't
I
be
had to
jealous
say
of
that
this
one.
big old brain.
You're out there. Yeah. So, is there anyone you want to stop by first? The Lucky Liar, the Happy Scrimshander, or the Speaker's House? Because you don't see a clothing store.
Is there a lost and found?
That might be in the town hall. That's all you know. And it's not even a town hall, it's the Speaker's House, which you've heard that she rents out her attic.
Okay.
You going to the speaker house?
God, this
probably.
is a little itty bitty town.
Yep.
The mom and pop shop of towns.
Well, maybe while they think we're getting closed, maybe we can just visit the town hall or get this over with. And
Remind me, the speaker is Nimsy Huddle, right?
Correct.
Nimsy Huddle.
While they think we're getting closed, maybe we should go continue on our mission. You dick.
but there's nowhere to get closed.
Search the entire town.
Let's have the town hall. Maybe they'll know where we can get clothes.
I'm gonna go with this lady's house.
Where are you going, Zanskov?
I said we're going to this old lady's house.
Okay, well let's do that then.
So, you
Making our way downtown hall. Speaker house.
approach the town speaker's home. You approach and you can smell what smells like baked goods coming from the chimney. It smells pretty good around the house.
It's not like anything like pumpkin spice, because I'm about sick of that smell.
Nope.
Good.
It smells like sugar cookies and all kinds of cookies.
It's not even like pumpkin spice in real life.
You know, basic bitch.
Kind of it.
But as you approach, you do see a small, what you can guess to be child running inside. And you get the feeling you've seen the child before. And Cass paid them a gold to tell you where the house was, the cabin was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see him run into the speaker's house as you're approaching.
Walk up to the speaker's house and knock, I guess.
Takes seconds.
I hurt my knuckles.
You notice on this door that there is like a peephole like you would see on most doors, but there's actually two of them. There's one about normal height for most people, and then there's one about 3 feet off the ground. You see it kind of gets covered up for a second, and then the door opens. Hello,
Hi.
can I help you?
We heard you were having trouble with the white moose.
Ah, yes,
And
you're here
we
about
took-
the moose. Come in, come in.
Yes, we took care of it.
She waves you in and just turns around. This is like a little old If you've ever seen Lilo and Stitch, I'm imagining she looks like the little.
Oh my God,
lady
Mrs.
fruit-
Kapagari.
Yeah, the
Or
little fruit
Kapagari.
lady. Yeah, she kind of looks like that.
God, I love her.
Do you have any cookies? Do I smell anything baking?
Well, do you follow her into the house?
I'm motioning
Yeah.
everyone else to come in.
Yeah, you all walk in and. My name is Nimsy. I'm the town speaker here, and she kind of hands out. She's got like a basket of cookies, and they smell freshly baked, and they look to be like in the shape of a halfling.
What?
Looking around though, the house was clearly built for humans, but most of the furniture is sized for halflings. With a few big chairs for visitors of taller stock. You see a couple children scampering around, 4 of them to be exact, going from room to room, climbing the ladder up to the loft, chasing one another with wooden swords. There's a fire crackling in the hearth in the kitchen. Yes, our loggers have been terrorized by a white moose, she says, and the beast has eluded the hunters we've sent to kill it. We depend on the forest for our survival. Wouldn't be a very good town speaker if I let a dumb moose get the better of us. Are you here to
We
help?
tracked down the moose into the woods.
You did?
And we killed it, actually, and took care of it.
Really? Well,
And I do have proof as I reach back into this hag head and reaching deep and pulling out an entire moose hide.
she kind of like furrows her brows as you're reaching into a shrunken head and then pulling out large objects. Interesting.
You guys are worried about the money.
Well, I like I said, I've never seen you before, but Scoop, my son, says that he spoke to someone who looked. He had like a dark crown of what looked like rocks and white eyes and hair.
Yes.
He said he gave him a gold. That was very
Yes.
generous of him.
That was another part of our member.
Oh, well, sad to see he's not here. I would have liked to thank him.
He's wondering,
Well,
but...
there is a bounty, actually.
Oh, was there?
Yes, give me just a second. If you could just lay the hide over on this table, and she kind of scoots out what looks like the lowest coffee table you've ever seen. And it's like you have to bend down to lay this on there. Or just drop it. Yes, give me just a second. I'll get the bounty real quick. Yes, she kind of pulls some stuff out from behind her desk. And it's here it is. And pulls out a sack probably about the size of her head. 100 gold.
Did you say 2 gold?
100.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you said 2 gold. And
I
was
heard
like,
10.
Okay.
100 gold?
Yes, and actually, since you are so kind to my son, I'd like to up that to 125. And she pulls out a couple more coins from what looks like a small handbag made for toddlers, and then puts it in there.
To 101 gold takes the 1 gold that was given to her son.
Skill, give me the gold. Now,
Yeah,
did you
it
bring back
works.
the full carcass, or did you just bring back the fur?
Just the fur and the antlers.
You said you got some meat, Sandscoff.
And meat.
Well, too bad you
Sounds
didn't
like
bring
full
back the whole
carcass to
thing. I'm
me.
sure you could have sold the entire carcass to the local butcher for a couple gold. But you said you have antlers. We do have the Happy Scram Chander. It's around by the docks. I'm sure they could do some pretty interesting artwork with that. If you don't want the antlers, then I could take them and I could hang them up in here.
I was actually wondering if I could have the hide. See, I plan to make something out of it since being one of the ones that did take care of the beast. Okay, I'm alright in that. You could, of course, have the antlers. I just wish for the hide.
work. Do you have a place to put the hide? Do you have a tanner or anything like that?
Currently, no, but I can work on it.
Of course, of course.
As I start pulling out massive antlers out of this hack head.
Yeah, she picks up the basket and walks around to everyone again and starts handing out cookies. Another cookie?
Ray is happily eating. He might even sneak 2 cookies from her.
Oh, you don't have to sneak. I'll just give you 3. Hands them over.
Oh,
This is the little old grandma that's just like, yes, keep eating.
some normal human is giving Craig kindness. This isn't normal.
She just kind of pats you on the head as you're happily eating the cookie and just kind of walks away from you. Well, it would be an honor for... There's an inn that closed down nearby. If you're interested in making Lonelywood your home, then you could, of course, maybe take it over.
Holy shit, we're gonna have 2 houses, you guys!
It would be nice to have the heroes of the town stay in town too.
Opening a bar would be nice.
My plan is coming together.
It's right on the sea.
But
It's right on the ocean.
I'm not going to show you where it is yet until you say yes or no.
But wait. Out of character, we're not supposed to stay here though, right?
we're not.
Hold on. So, Cass smells cookies.
Cookies.
Cass does smell. Cass smells cookies.
It comes running. No, that didn't happen.
And Nimsy's awesome.
But out of character, goddamn right, open the inn. Zanzikov, it's everything you've ever wanted.
It's true.
You have a bar. A bar. A bar.
I have a shop already, though.
A shop that we've never been to.
We could have a shop here too.
I mean, we'll have
Xanavor looks over to Zanzikov. It's like,
listen,
you do make good drinks, so
I mean,
maybe
honestly,
this could be beneficial for you.
We take this offer, but then go about our business and then come back to this later.
oh, think about this. Hold on.
Wait, is she charging us for this or just giving it to us?
sounds like she's just giving it to us.
Just take it.
Real, I mean, it's
Right.
a retirement plan.
It could be a timeshare for a little bit until we're ready to settle down.
just it's another place, and
I just looked to the lady. Does it need much renovations or?
Who cares?
Well,
You're not
the
here.
townsfolk
I'm
are
talking to the old
currently
lady.
using it as a vacant building for storage for lumber, but if you're interested in refurbishing and reopening the old inn, you're welcome to try.
We'll take the lumber too. Do you know how the price of lumber right now?
The spirit of Cass. I wouldn't mind opening a bar in the area. I'll say yes.
Give me just a second. I gotta get the key. They do have it locked up at the moment.
This is gonna come and bite us in the
She
ass.
just kind of like starts digging through like papers and. Oh, here it is. Currently, it's called the Ramshackle, but you could always rename it yourself. It's down over. She points to the other side of, like, out the front window. It's over there. She points to
Oh my
this
god,
way.
it's right on the
Right on the beach.
It's literally beachfront.
Right to the beach, boy.
okay, well, beachfront property in a frozen wasteland, but yes.
Hey, until we fix that.
Yes.
I mean,
I can go dive. I can get us fish to serve at our bar.
okay, out of character, real quick. All I'm saying is now we own a piece of property, and you guys, out of character, are okay with other animals coming in here and ransacking this fucking place because you made a deal. And
Hey,
now
the
we have
deal
to-
was
hey,
we could
hey.
come back and finish it anytime.
all I'm saying is that now we have to defend our own inn.
It's
No,
not.
yeah.
They're not
Alright,
attacking the
we own it.
city. They're attacking the woods.
exactly.
they're just
Loggers.
attacking the
Exactly, that
hunters.
perfectly.
Well, the good news is it's on the opposite side of the forest. It's the farthest property away from it. So-
We don't have to protect the town. We just gotta protect our inn.
Protect the bar.
No, I could not do that. If
Cass
this
doesn't know
is
anything
going
about
to-
this yet, so.
You don't know
okay,
anything.
am I here?
All right,
You're there. I'm not. Me and old boy are hanging out.
Oh yeah.
because we were supposed to get him an outfit, which apparently.
Yeah, you guys suck.
Was there any other business you had here in town while you're here? I
Is
can point you in the right direction.
there anywhere to get clothes?
I don't think we have a clothing store per se. I might have some old clothes upstairs.
Oh my
How
God.
how big is this mummy? Like how tall is he?
He's an elf, so he's like,
Up my height.
yeah.
I hide too.
We have an elderly man that's traveling with us. He's not with us at the moment, but he needs some new clothes. All his clothes are just they're tarnished. They're not keeping him very warm.
Smell like pumpkin spice. It's a huge problem.
Well, I'll tell you what. Here's the key to the ramshackle. You can go check it out. I don't have clothes sized for an elf, but I could probably stitch something together real quick, and it'll just be patchwork for now, but it'll be working.
I think that would be nice.
Oh, Nimsy, you're kind of wonderful.
Why, thank you, dear.
Bye.
Cookie.
I would love a cookie.
You hear from a distance. Is it a copper knobber knocker original?
Zanzikov, shouldn't we bring up, the favor?
Oh yes.
Whispers to him.
What are your not allegiances, but relations with Targos?
Targos.
I agree. We had quite the trouble with them as they stole something from East Haven.
That would fit. Targos, of course.
We're looking to bring it up at the next meeting of the speakers. And we would love to have your favor in this. If you would.
I mean, I could kick Nerith in the shin a couple times, but this could be easier. Yeah,
I'd say
I'll help you.
I'd say he caused us quite a problem.
Yeah, I mean, he moved up from Luskin and, of course, has taken refuge. And, I mean, he's got the loyalty of a lot of the fishermen there, but I don't like him.
And there's Zentarum.
Zentarum. Huh. Well, I don't know much about Zentarum here, but if we can get rid of him, I'm sure that would be good.
I like you, Nimsy. You stand up for what is right.
Well, I
appreciate
can't
it,
stand up very high, but I can stand up as tall as I can towards it.
You are taller than most people.
Would you like to get taller?
Who's taller, me or her?
Little creep.
How tall are you?
2'6".
She has you beat by about half a foot. She's like 3 feet.
Oh, dang it!
Was beautiful.
Oh my God, it's a great time.
All right,
All right,
dogs.
you got it.
Yeah, Cray's 2'6".
She's like 3 foot tall. The kids are a little shorter than you.
Yes. Taller than them.
Well, if you'd like to be on your way to the ramshackle, it's right around the corner, and I will get started on the clothing. You said it's for an elf, so I'm guessing probably, 6 feet tall?
Yeah.
6'3".
Sounds about right.
we'll get to it. She kind of calls out to all of her children to grab some of their old clothes that they don't need.
Is there
Yes?
is there a deed or a key we need to the ramshackle?
They handed you the key already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you make sure, if possible, that it's hooded? He gets very cold from when the wind hits from behind.
Sure, I'll take the couple backs of a couple jackets and I can mend them into a hood or something. It'll work.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Enjoy the ramshackle. She just kind of like opens the door for you guys. Waits for you to leave.
Okay. I'm gonna head out. Walk out first.
So I'm going to hand everyone 20 gold pieces. Eventually, I'll be handing the 20 to Jesse as well, or Cass as well. And then there's just going to be 5 left over, and that's just going to go into group loot.
I believe you're missing a person.
No, he's not. I was gonna say something and I forgot what
Start
it
making our
was.
way down to the ramshackle.
I've got
Yeah, I'm going to.
I've got
Yeah,
so much
sure.
gold, it's unbelievable.
As you guys leave the speaker's house and head towards ramshackle, we will pick it up next week with a little bit of figuring out what to do from Lonelywood and where to go.
What an interesting night.
I'd say so. My God.
Thank you everyone for stopping by. We will be back on Sunday.
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 Thank you very much. Night.
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 Night. Bye bye.